step into the jungle, so they wouldn't group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness, decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. 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 Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Met you in the last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know, even when the days go by and we're both graying old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body. In the dark, and my hands are shaking. I'm alive, but my body's flaming. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Hold me close, and don't let me go now. Because I don't wanna slow down. I can't get you out of my bed, and I can't get you out of my head. Can't forget. Can't forget. Pop it. I can't get you out of my head. If the world was on fire, maybe we could go far. Two of us could play dirty. I know you like fast cars. You seem like a forever, and I just wanna be where you are. You're the kind of somebody I I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and we're both growing old. You're my somebody, you're my nobody, you're my body. Last summer, never wanted to leave. Loving you was a bummer, we just couldn't let be. Gave the world a new color, now I'm falling deeper than deep. You're the kind of somebody I always wanna know. Even when the days go by and
Yo.
you're my somebody, you're my nobody.
Are you there? What? Wanna see some fire in the chat? Come on. Fire. Flame. Some fire, come on. I wanna see the chat on flame. More. Yo. How are you? How are you guys? How are you? How is it going? How's everything? How's life? I'm feeling good. A bit exhausted, like always. I live exhausted, but yeah, it's how life is. I got a new pair of DT 770. Nice, man, nice. They're good. I actually didn't test them, but a lot of people is telling me they are super good. Let me prepare everything. Alright, everything's ready. How are you? Exactly how I got them. Alright, so maybe tell me in another live stream how they sound. I'm gonna wish to be at home. I'm at work right now. I'm at work also. So yeah. New week, new live stream as always. First of all, thank you so much for being here. Let's see if in this live stream YouTube notifies more or whatever and more people come to live, because in the last live streams not a lot of people joined, but well, never mind. As always, thank you so much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. Remember that if you want to release music by yourself without depending on labels, because maybe labels don't accept your song or whatever, you can do it through DistroKid, okay? For example, I always release a song by myself on my birthday. I kind of give it for free to you. I like to do this like every birthday. I need to prepare a song for this year, and I release it by myself, and then all the money comes to me. Everything, 100%. No labels taking a part, no other people taking part of it, nothing. Everything from me. But of course, you need to work a lot on the promotion. A lot. Well, actually, I always say the same. You always need to work a lot on the promotion, even if you release on labels, because there are a lot of labels that just put the song out there. They make an artwork, they put the song out there, and nothing else. And then they take a part of your song, and they don't really work on the promo, you know. So you need to work always in the promotion, in my opinion. Where to send the song? I'm gonna say it in 5-10 minutes, okay? Don't worry. First, I always like to talk a little bit. Then I'm gonna tell you how to participate in today's giveaway, and then we start with the feedback, okay? So yeah, if you want to release music by yourself, use this link, because for me, DistroKid is the best one, and also you get, as you can see here, a 7% discount, so that's nice. And actually today I bought a new camera. I think it arrives on Saturday. I want to improve the quality of my videos, even if actually right now on YouTube I'm not doing as many videos as used to. You know, I've always been doing one video every week. Now I'm not doing it every week because I want to focus more on making music this year. But yeah, I mean, I do daily reels and TikTok, so I want to improve that, the quality on that. And the thing is, I'm not sure if it's gonna work for me, you know, because, well, it's not the most expensive one. It's not cheap, but it's not the most expensive one. But the thing is, I've read it gets a bit hot, so maybe I need to stop recording or something like. Well, I just need to test it. I bought it. I'm gonna test it some days, and then decide if I want it or not. Yo envié la canción como hace 3 streams, ¿me tengo que volver a enviar? Claro, o sea, cada stream lo digo, yo borro todas las canciones. Antes de deciros que enviéis el tema, yo borro todas las canciones, todos los emails. That's the camera you were talking about in the story. Yeah, that's the camera. For the live streams, even if I keep the camera and I use it for the videos, for the live streams I'm gonna still be using this webcam, because it's meant to be for this, you know. Can be way longer, it doesn't get hot, and so I prefer to keep the camera for the videos, but for the live streams the webcam is better. Can we see the camera? I don't have it yet. I think it arrives on Saturday. I think it's on Saturday or maybe Friday, I'm not sure. I think it was on Saturday. But as soon as I get it, I will show it to you, you know. It's a Sony camera. Today my hair is a bit messy. I need to go to the hairstylist. Never mind. Fuck it. I thought it arrived last Saturday. No, I bought it today, this morning. I've been like 1 hour deciding if I should get it or not, and then I decided to get it. Sony A6000. No, I was thinking on the 6400 A6400, but a bit expensive, and yeah, I got the Sony ZV-E10. I'm officially self-releasing on all platforms and getting my YouTube OAC music note on my channel really soon. Nice. What's the YouTube OAC music note? Yeah, I know that. I don't have it. For me, I prefer not having it because I also release videos and so, and it's not that useful. Would have bought GoPro. I have GoPro 8, but no. The quality is not that good and also gets hot, and so actually for the Wildcrow sets I was using GoPro. One of the cameras was a GoPro, but for videos like this I prefer a proper camera. It's gonna record always way better. The quality is gonna be better, you know. GoPro, like, it's not that sharp, you know, and I don't know. I prefer this one. Also because the GoPro I bought it with my girlfriend, so we both use it. So sometimes she's using it for surfing or going whatever. So maybe she needs it and I need it for the videos and blah blah blah. New upcoming releases and revealed again. Not in Revealed. I mean, actually, I've not been making music that can fit in Revealed. They rarely release progressive house nowadays, and most of the progressive house they release is by artists they already been releasing. And I don't make future techno and neither tech house or so not really into Revealed right now. Do you still listen to hardstyle? What do you think about Versatile? Yeah, I listen to hardstyle, especially the gym, and Versatile I think is good. Sometimes a bit too hard for me, but it's good. Will we make a future video on trying to make a song on iPhone mobile? No, not at all. What's your focus labels to 2023? None. I mean, I don't make a song thinking on a label. I make a song just that I want to do. And when I have the song, I think on the labels. But I don't think on the label and then I make the song. You know? It's a good choice. It's a good way to do it also. But I think kills a bit my creativity and the things I want to do. So I just make a song and then it's like, this can fit here or there. And I try it. Okay? But... well, actually, if you didn't know, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I released the Rambo remix. It's a tech house remix. Label es un sello discográfico. But in... I don't know if I can say it yet. But yeah, I'm gonna release music soon. Quite soon. Not super soon, but quite soon. Let's say in less than 2 months, in less than 1 month and a half, I'm gonna release new music. And already trying to sign another song and blah blah blah. I always say the same, but yeah, I'm trying to release more music this year. Finish more music and release more. Actually, I have one song that I'm trying to sign. I cannot finish the idea of another song, but I want to try to collab with somebody else. And I started another one that is a progressive house that I think is quite good, but I'm still working on that one. Do you think getting stand with Silent One kills your progressive house projects? Do you prefer getting Nexus or Spire? Actually, nowadays I don't use neither Silent, Nexus or Spire. I just use Nexus. I just use Serum. Serum, Addictive Kiss for pianos, Contact, and sometimes some sounds from Nexus, but not really. So well, today, apart from the feedback, I'm gonna do a giveaway of my new sample pack, the ambience, the atmospheres, Wildcrow Atmospheres Volume 1. Okay, it's a sample pack with ambient sounds. Actually, I wanted to have it prepared and I forgot, so I'm gonna prepare it really quick. I'm gonna show you really quick the sample pack. You have a video that they uploaded yesterday where you can check the full sample pack, and actually right now it has a 40% discount and it's super cheap. Of course, I know I'm doing this giveaway because I know there's a lot of people that don't have money at all, or from countries where the change of their currency with euros is bigger and it's a bit more expensive for them and blah blah blah. But if you live, for example, in United States or Europe, it's just €6 right now. I mean, it's extremely cheap. I cannot make it even cheaper. Actually, there's people that would charge for this pack probably €20, something like that. And right now I have it with a 40% discount. It's at €6. But let me show you really quick some of the sounds that it has. If you didn't see it, if you didn't see any of the last videos I uploaded, these are not all the sounds it has. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait. Let me pause the music. Okay, just really quick. Okay, it has a lot of things. Well, I'm not gonna show you the folder, but yeah, it has ARPs, long strings, drones, vocal drones, reverb plugs, experimental sounds, reverse vocals, and reverse synth. Okay, but some of the sounds are this, for example. Do you hear it? Yeah, right? Yeah, some ambient sounds like this that you can put in the background. I'm gonna make this louder, wait, so you can hear it better. You know? You can put this in the background of your song and it's gonna be way more interesting, way fuller, and sometimes more emotional depending on what you're using. And as you can see, all of the samples have the right key or the right scale or the right note. For example, D, G minor, G major, G, F, you know. And I don't know, sounds like this. You put this, for example, you're making a song in G sharp, you put this in the background and makes it sound way fuller. You're making a song in A, okay, just pitch it one semitone higher. It's like this. It's simple. The strings, I love them. Tremolo, really high. No, which one is the low? This one is low, this one is also low. Different strings, so you can choose the best character you like and then just choose the note you prefer. We have drones, as I said, we have rear plugs. Sorry. Okay, then we have vocal drones. This is my favorite ambient sound. Some of them evolve, like you can loop them, all of them. Of course, you just put it here and it's a loop. Okay, you have the tail and here you have the sound again. I don't know, more like this. Evolve. This one I think is also good. Yeah, so clean. And then, for example, we have this, I call it extra. It is like, I think it's so beautiful. In the end, you have 80 samples that you can use. All of them with the right key, you know, perfect. Everything is in 128. And well, I'm going to give this for free to a lucky person. All right, to participate is so simple. Let me share with you this. As always, if you've been in other giveaways, you know how it's done, how this works. But basically, I'm going to share this with you. And it's so simple. You go here, read this. You must be in the live stream when I announce the winner. Otherwise, you're not going to be the winner. Follow on Instagram and subscribe. Here says visit, but you need to subscribe and follow, okay? Then I'm going to check it. And if you already follow me, click here, because when you click, you get 1 point. And when you click here, you get another point, okay? So this way, the system knows you're participating. Otherwise, you're not going to be participating in the giveaway. All right? So let me write it 1 second. There you have the link. I'm going to give you 1 minute to do it because it doesn't take more time. And then we start with the feedback, okay? But yeah, as I said, I mean, it's not because it's my pack, but €6, at least in Europe and United States, is basically nothing. €6, you know? It's a bit less than €6 would be $7, I think, right now, in today's. For 80 samples, is so cheap, okay? Just start playing around with it. Nice, Donald. Las también son buenas, muchas gracias. Bueno, no sé si te refieres en general o a las mías, pero sí. ¿Cuántos samples? Hazte un pack con eso. Quiero decir, esto es el pack. And yeah, if you're thinking why I did this pack, is because I was doing some sample just for myself, because I use this kind of ambient sounds in all my songs. And it was a bit annoying every time I was making them for every song, record, you know, add a lot of reverb, blah, blah, touch this, touch that, and blah, blah. So I said, let's make some. And when I was making some for me, I said, why not making this a sample pack, you know? If anyone in the chat has this problem, after putting the name and email, it doesn't immediately log you in. You have to reload the page. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So, guys, now you know. When can we send our demos? Let me clean the inbox. There you have the email. Send me your songs. So we can start with the feedback. Let me see if there's some people on Instagram asking me. Yeah, they're doing it. Send. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm not sending anything today, Eric. No need to blast your ears 2 weeks in a row. Okay. So as always, well, not as always, but as last week's, I'm gonna just check songs from the people I won, prioritizing the donations, maybe, I don't know, random sometimes, whatever. Not 100% in order, okay? Let me put this here. Here the chat. Here. We're gonna start with this one. Let me put Sonarworks so I hear it better and I can give you better feedback. Wait, let me put everything on place and we start with the feedback. Okay. This is my face, this is the chat. You see the screen perfectly. Yeah, you don't see anything weird. You don't see my nudes. And we check the first song, but as I can see here, not the right link. We start well. Yay! First link, first problem. Yay! No, a ver, la canción será privada y no has enviado el link privado. Tienes que darle a compartir. Okay, guys, when you send a private song, what you need to do is to click on share, not copy the URL. You need to click on the share button. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to listen to it. Okay, so, well, let's start with Keith So. Thank you so much. Why do they say this? I guess there's no problem, but it's just Dropbox, right? Yeah, so you know. Thank you so much, Iberian, for those €2. But let's check first this song. Come on. Okay, people on YouTube, I started a live stream on Instagram. People on Instagram, I'm live on YouTube giving feedback and also doing a giveaway of my last sample pack. So if you want, come to a live stream on YouTube, okay? But this song, I think the idea is, the melody and the idea is quite good. I like it, but of course the mixing needs a lot of work and the production. On the break, I think the melody needs to be a bit louder, and also the piano can be a bit cleaner on the mids. You can reduce a little bit on the mids. All of this is quite good. I just feel there's a bit too much mid-lows, like 200, 500 hertz, and makes it sound a bit dirty, but not a big problem. But on the drop, for me the kick is a bit too punchy, like too boom boom, but not on the sub bass, you know, it's not heavy, doesn't have weight. So maybe try just boosting the sub bass of it. You can use our bass by Waves or the Kashmir Essentials kick, which is free. The bass is the mid bass is a bit thin for me. Like, it needs an extra layer with a lot of energy. The rides are a bit loud. The leads need more reverb, and they can be also a bit louder. And then you need some chords to cover the space between the mid bass and the leads. Okay, that the chords are gonna cover all that space, and it's gonna make the whole song sound fuller. So work on that. Should I sing my song today? Yeah, why not? Nah, this part just doesn't sound good. The leads are pretty thin. I think you have some kind of pad or something that are way too much in the sides. Yeah, everything sounds super loose, like not tight, okay? Everything needs to sound tighter. To make things sound tighter, it depends a lot on every sound and every song, but usually when you take a sound and you reduce a little bit on the mids, like around 400, 600 hertz, or also you boost it a bit on the lowest frequencies, around 100, 200 hertz, usually you get a tighter sound. Also using things like OTT can help a lot to make a sound tighter. Okay, so that's basically what you need here. But the idea is really good. I like a lot the idea. The melody is really nice. So keep working on it. Thank you so much to Pratham Induha for those 20 rupees, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna check Agustin first because he sent the wrong link. For the new people, right here you have pinned the link where you can participate in the giveaway of my sample pack. And people on Instagram, if you want to participate on the giveaway and send me your song, you need to come to YouTube. Okay, let's check this one. I'm gonna skip because of copyright and all of that, but of course the vocal, you just got it probably with any AI website, and sounds a bit like, I think it was called Ghost Frequencies. That sounds like washed, you know, like wet high frequencies, like not clear ones, but you cannot really do a lot about it. I think there's already a cover of Blue in Slap House. So this wouldn't be that unique, you know, because it's in the same genre. And so about this one, I think is a bit generic, and the leads can be way stronger, way fuller. They should also be louder. The bass, or yeah, the bass, I think, has a percussion. Both things are a bit loud. The vocal is really quiet, it's in the background, and the claps are extremely loud. I mean, the claps are way more important than the vocal. This shouldn't be like this. Have you make all your sample packs yourself? Yes, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be selling them. Because I wouldn't be able to do it. I made them. Yeah, as I said, it's a bit generic, and the quality of the sounds is a bit poor and thin, you know. You still need to work more on the sound selection also, and make every sound a bit stronger and a bit fuller, and then mix it, you know. How many have you sold, if I may know? Well, actually, I'm gonna keep that for myself, you know. Wildcrow is a pirate? No. I'm quite interested in buying. Okay, get it. I show it just some minutes ago, so if you're in the live stream, you can on YouTube, you can go back and check some of the sounds. Or if not, they have I uploaded yesterday a video on YouTube where I show you the sample pack, some of the sounds. It's more because I see less ratings on Gumroad. Yeah, because I mean the sample pack got released on Sunday, 3 days ago, so it's obvious that it doesn't have that much ratings. And actually, because usually people, when they bought it, they don't rate the sample pack, which you could do. If you get my sample pack, you can rate it with 5 stars, or the stars you want, you know. And this way you help me a bit more, because then this also can get on Gumroad website, you know. Gumroad recommends it and all of that, so you can help me so much. Thank you, Ashat Kazmi, for those 200 rupees, man. Thank you so much. Let's continue with the feedbacks. I sent my song, please comment. Yeah, sure, man. If I can check it, I will check it. Okay, this kind of trance, and every genre has a bit of difference in mixing, but I'm gonna give you the mixing I would do on this song, okay? For me, the mid bass is a bit loud. The drums, like hi-hats and claps, are also a bit loud. Especially also the down lifters, especially at the beginning, those high frequencies are a bit annoying. But I know in these genres sometimes the drums are a bit louder. But for me, when the drums are way too loud, it's like you cannot take that much, you cannot focus that much on the synth, because the drums are more important, and I like to do the opposite thing, okay? Hello, Godoy. If you don't know it, Godoy last week got my Patreon membership for free. If you don't want to miss this kind of giveaways, subscribe, enable notifications, you know. Actually, you could, I could put, I don't know how to do it, but I could put on the giveaways that you need to enable notifications on YouTube, the bell icon. I don't know how to do it, but I will check it, and maybe I force you to do it, because YouTube never notifies anything. This uplifter is super loud. Thank you, Leo. For me, it has a bit too much noise in the high frequencies, like in the high frequencies. And well, again, this genre is more noisy and more reverby. But they say what I would do. Uplifter is too loud. The snares are extremely loud. I like a lot the idea. The melody is really good and emotional and so. For me, I said that the mixing is a bit different on trance. I think for trance would be good. Some things at the end of the build-up gets a bit messy because the uplifters are loud, the snares are loud, they said. Also, something I tell to my patron is that here, and the uplifter, you can hear the mid frequencies and low frequencies like ooh. I would cut all of that on an uplifter. On a riser, synth riser, like okay, that would be cool. But on a just noise uplifter, cut all the mid and maybe reduce a bit on the mid highs also, because it will make it sound way cleaner. If you have all the mid frequencies, it will be noise on the mid frequencies that actually that noise makes it sound super dirty. So I always recommend to cutting that. Okay. The drop is good. For me, a bit noisy, and I would reduce a bit the chords, but I think for trance is good. So, nice one, man. Nice one. Thank you so much, Low Code, for the donation. I was talking about all the packs in general. You made very good packs, but there are only 30 reviews. That's why I'm asking how many packs approx you sold to get an idea if it's worth it. I'm not really gonna tell you. Wait. Tell you how many packs I sold. You know, as I said, people don't usually reveal the packs. What they can tell you is maybe, well, you will know it, but just to let you know, I'm not gonna tell you how many packs I sold and so. But for example, the sound bank has only 4 reviews, okay, and has way more sold. You know. Well, I'm gonna say it. The sound bank has 92 sold. Got sold 92 times and has only 4 reviews. You know, so it's not that people don't give reviews on Gumroad. So it's not about that. If you want it, get it. If not, don't get it. My advice, I mean, in my opinion, obviously, they are worth it. Otherwise, I wouldn't release them. Is there a reason why your acoustic black things are rectangles and the other one in the back is a square? Yeah, because these ones, I made them myself. Okay, these are a piece of plywood, then they have the rock wool, and then the fabric. I made them myself, okay? But that one on the side, on the back, right here, I got it. Why I got it? I put it myself? I got it myself, I think. Because in the other wall, well, I have some shelf, and again I have this one in the middle. So below the shelf, I put this twice, so it's a bit thicker. And well, I had some extra, so I put this one here, and on the other wall also another one like this, just to add some extra, because I didn't have more rock before to making this, and also they wouldn't fit here. Okay, but maybe this year I make a new studio, and I would record everything and make new acoustic panels and everything more like a proper studio, you know. If everything goes right, if I keep making money from music and things don't get more expensive, because everything is super expensive nowadays. Did anyone buy a pack of Wildcrow here? Yeah, about that, got it. For example, I know Don Lenaway also got some packs. Thank you so much, Virian. If you get the atmosphere pack, if you get it, you could rate it, you know, so this way people have a more clear idea of if it's worth it or not. But I'm not getting a reply from Pratham. I need your email, man. Otherwise, if not, I'm just gonna keep tagging songs, and then I will tag yours. So yeah, if any, as I said, if any of you got any of my packs, you can maybe go and rate it. It takes you 20 seconds, and you help me. Thank you. By the way, if there's anyone on the chat, here you have the link to participate in the giveaway and get my Atmospheres pack, okay?
Walking through lands of fantasy and beyond. Exploring the world through a vision of brightness. Searching for a better life to live.
The uplifter is too loud, the rest is quite good.
Hoping that whatever is there has something good to give.
The plug has some frequencies in, I'm not sure 100%, but probably around 400 or 500 hertz that you could reduce and it will sound way cleaner. Right now it has a bit, I don't know how to say it. It's not dirty, but like the sound can be cleaner. You know, if you reduce around 400 or 500 hertz. Part is not bad. It's actually quite good. I think after the first 8 bars, here you could add maybe the claps, or maybe some drums like boom, 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 something like that. So it's not that repetitive. About the mixing, maybe I would reduce a little bit on the mids of the mid bass and the chords to make it sound a little bit cleaner, but sounds good. This is getting a bit messy for me, like a lot of things going on, a lot of things are loud. Maybe if you clean the things I said, maybe it sounds a little bit cleaner and not that messy, but maybe you should reduce maybe the break sounds while you're adding the drop sounds and so everything has a more space.
Fantasy and beyond.
This song has a common error that a lot of people have. Check how loud is the build up, and then check how loud is the drop.
Fantasy and beyond.
The leads get like the volume get reduced a lot, and it's not because he used the volume automation reduce the volume. No, it's because the sub bass is way too loud. If your bass is way too loud, what is gonna happen? In some limiters, maybe it's gonna just distort, and in some other limiters, and sometimes even without a limiter, the bass is gonna eat everything. It's gonna eat the space on the rest of the things. So the rest of the sounds are gonna sound more quiet. So what you need to do is don't have that much bass. Okay, be careful with that. Always compare with reference songs. Check how loud they have the bass. Have the same loudness on the bass, But if you have a lot of bass, it's gonna eat everything, as is happening here. Apart from that, I think the drop sounds quite good, and it's a nice song. Well done, man. Thanks so much, Tobati. I forgot. I mean, I didn't forget, but I thought in the last live stream I already got it, but no. We are 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much. As I said, in the last live stream, I didn't reach it. I needed 200 followers, something like that. But as I said, how to say it in English? Sour? Yeah, a sour thing. I mean, it's not 100% nice, because in the end I got a lot of followers because of the shorts I'm uploading, and in the end those followers don't really watch my videos, don't really come to the live streams. So yeah, it's nice to have 50,000, but it's not the same as getting 50,000 only with videos, because that people will be way more active, So yeah. Not 100% happy. Not 100% happy. But yeah, in the end it's 50,000. And whoever wants to be here, supporting, watching the videos, is welcome. And thank you so much if you are here, okay? It sucks for views, but it's good for sponsored deals. Yes and no. In the end, I mean, it's not only the numbers, because otherwise I just go to a random website, I buy 1 million subscribers, and then I ask for a lot of money. No, of course not. The brands, of course, check the numbers, not only the subscribers. Check also the numbers on your videos. So if you have a lot of subscribers, you can ask for more money, but if the numbers are not that good, you cannot ask that much, You need to kind of control that. It's not only numbers. 100k, 300 views per video. Actually, that is happening to a YouTuber that you probably all know. This Edwin. Do you remember Edwin? I'm sad for him because he has 100k and he has less views than me. And he's quite sad, and I know the frustration he's probably having. Edwin, Edwan. And then, for example, you have the opposite case, that is MHA, which has less subscribers than me, but has way more views than people with 100k or 200k. It's crazy. The community that guy got and the support they are giving to him is crazy, because it's like this. Has like numbers of 100k or 200k subscribers channel, but has only, I think, doesn't even have 40k. And it's like, what? you could be the same active with my channel, and support me the same. So this way this channel grows more, and I can bring you more giveaways and free things, free plugins, like it did last week with the Waves plugin, or the giveaways I was doing with Isotope, and all these kind of things, But if you don't support it, MHA got more cause he do more like EDM. That's why they produce more like pop genres. So he have more. What happens with MHA is that he grow super fast, so the people on his channel is still active. Okay, what's happening, for example, with me is that I started uploading regular videos 5 years ago. So people that subscribe to my channel 5 years ago or 4 years ago, maybe don't even make music nowadays. Okay, so that people is not watching my videos. They are still subscribed because people don't unsubscribe never on channels, but they are not checking my videos because maybe they don't even make music nowadays. Okay, or they improve a lot and they don't need the tips I'm giving. The thing with MJ is that he grow all of that in 1 year. So the people that got subscribed at the beginning is still there because it's still making music probably, So if you grow super fast, sometimes happens this, that people is still active. But if you grow more slow and steady, sometimes happen what is happening to me, that people of some years ago is not watching anymore. Like support, I've been following him because of EDM, I also make EDM. I don't understand what you mean. Let's check the next one. Let's see who's here. One question from Instagram. I started using Ableton Live, and the thing is I'm having a mental block at starting to build a song. How to go about it? Like, where should I start? My advice is that you put some reference songs and start following the arrangement those songs have and get some ideas from those songs. Like, if you have 4 songs, probably you're not going to copy anything. Like, you get this idea from this and that idea from that, so in the end, it's not 100% copy of one song. And even with that, you cannot get ideas. Maybe download some FOPs, and this way you have like a template to start, and that can help. Okay, I'm gonna check this one. No, please, if you send one time the song, don't send it again. I have your email, okay? I have your email, so don't send it again. Because in the end, the inbox is a mess. I delete every week. Every week before I when I say the email on the chat, I delete all the emails I have, all of them. Turn the days, don't wanna let you down. With each breath we give away, it'll never be the same. I think it doesn't sound bad. The kick could have a bit more sub bass, and this way it would be hitting the chest a bit more. Chasing somebody who won't. The snare can be a bit loud. Probably what I would do is when you add more bass to the kick, reduce a little bit the volume on the kick and increase a little bit more the volume of the snare. Apart from this, the pads are good, but it will reduce a little bit on 300-400 Hertz, and the vocal needs to be a little bit louder and with a bit more brightness. To know I let you down. It's late nights, turn the days. Don't wanna let you down. With each breath we give away, it'll never be the same. I'm chasing somebody who won't ever ease the pain, but I don't want her. Yeah, but I was going to say that has some high annoying frequencies or resonance. Usually what I use is Sooth, but yeah, Sooth is an expensive plugin. But maybe try to find those frequencies and try to cut them, you know.
Of your heart, you can have it. Don't want
Maybe even if you add new synth from here to here,
to let you down. Your heart,
you have a guitar. The guitar is a bit on the back. I will probably put it on the side so we can feel it a bit more. But the drums are the same, so it makes the evolution too slow. So maybe here you could have maybe some claps like this, so it makes it faster and adds more energy. I don't know, something different, because otherwise it takes too much time, at least for me.
you can have it back. If it's only half of your if it's only half of your heart.
Okay, a lot of problems here. First of all, these drums are extremely loud, like and it's like, come on, I mean, relax, okay? But then this is super loud, and then the drop is super quiet compared to this. Well, also compared to the build-up, but especially to the drum fill, you know. The sidechain is super aggressive, super aggressive. Way too aggressive, doesn't sound good. Too much sidechain doesn't sound good. You can have this sidechain maybe on the bass, so you make sure it doesn't clash, but not on the leads. Usually on the leads you should have softer sidechain than in the bass sounds. And also you should limit the leads, because otherwise what is happening is, apart from the sidechain, this too aggressive, is too quiet in some parts, super loud in other parts. So if you compress or limit it, you're gonna control it. So it's not gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be like this, like what the hell is happening. You need a stronger mid bass also.
I feel like I'm afraid to say how I feel, to know I let you down. 'Cause late nights turn to days, don't wanna let you down. With each breath we give away, can have
The break is quite good. It's emotional, the vocal is nice and so, but the drop needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay? But nice song, man. Nice song. Okay. Pratham, you didn't send the song. I don't have any song from you. Not with this name, and not also. Oh, what the hell? Where's Carl69? Actually, Carl joined the Instagram livestream, but you know, the idea is good. If you improve the drop, then it's gonna be a 10-10. You already sent this song. I know this song. At least I know the bass progression. Thank you so much, Panarin, for the donation, man. Those are Norwegian coronas. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I think you need to make it more interesting. The bass is good, and maybe the vocals are also nice. I will make them louder, the vocals, but apart from that, I'm missing something. I'm missing something because it's a bit basic for me. Even if you have the drums and so, I think it's a bit basic here. Okay, first of all, the kick has a bit too much attack. Like the high frequencies of the attack are a bit too loud. I would probably, if you have a transient processor, maybe reduce it. If not, maybe add a transient processor and reduce a bit the attack. But then you need more bass. You need, it's like the attack of it, the pam, is loud enough, or a bit loud, as I said, but there's no body on it. There's no, it's not hitting my chest. There's no sub bass like boom, boom, boom. I'm missing a bit of reverb and depth on the song. Maybe also you can add kind of ambient sounds in the background to cover more the space, because right now I felt a bit empty and dry. And maybe this list, these ones maybe are a bit too wide. Okay, check it with the ozone imager. Not sure 100%, but maybe they're a bit wide. And also, I would probably add a bit of OTT on them and boosting a bit the higher frequencies to make it shine a bit more. You could have this kind of LFO like, but just instantly when the drop ends, like here, you know? Will work way better than making it as you did. I don't like this melody sound, and also missing a bit of a strength in the center because all the basses are way too wide. But the idea is good. The idea is good. Well done. One guy on Instagram asked how to know if the mix is sounding right or not. My advice always is to check with a reference song. You compare your song with a reference song in as many sound systems as you can. In your speakers, you check the reference in your song. In your phone, you check the reference in your song. With headphones, you check the reference in your song. And if you cannot make more changes, then it's good. Okay? Just like this. Of course, it doesn't need to sound exactly the same because it's not going to be possible. But kind of close. Alright. Let's take this one. Let's see.
Holding on to faded plastic marble lights I thought were perfect. You only saw yourself and you were so goddamn selfish. I should have saw it.
No, Naresh, I never post the Instagram live streams.
Exactly who you are and how you were never honest. Now if being honest, I'm gonna you too. And every little thing you do, I should never give my heart to you.
I think it sounds good so far of this. The only thing I think can be improved is the claps. The claps are a bit on the back and are too noisy. I think a clap that have a better attack, like more like tighter clap with a more clear attack, can work better than this kind of noise because it's like.
Who you are and how you were never honest. Now if
Maybe the vocal also can have a bit more reverb and some delay in some parts.
being honest, I'm gonna you too.
And also just to make it sound, just to more detail things on the break, the whole instrumental, I would reduce a little bit on 400 hertz to 400 hertz to make it a bit thinner, so the vocal have a bit more space and everything sounds a bit more clean. But that's just because I like clean things. I think it sounds so good. I would just open a bit the lids, maybe make them a little bit more quiet, and just, for me, they have a bit too much top high frequencies. But I mean, sounds good. It's just to add some things to the feedback, but sounds good.
Holding on to faded plastic marble lines of our purpose.
I would filter a bit more the mids of the vocal and maybe add a bit of distortion. I think can make this effect better.
If you only saw yourself, goddamn. I should have saw it exactly who you are and how you
I think it's a really good song and doesn't really need a lot of work. Just something they said, but most of them are just like personal touches, not really things that need to get solved. A really nice one. Really nice one. Okay. People on Instagram, come to YouTube. You can participate in the giveaway and send me your music. And if there's anyone new, here you have the link to participate in the giveaway and win my Atmospheres Volume 1. That actually, if you don't win it, I mean, it's extremely cheap. It's just €6 right now. So go and get it. Can I send now? I'm sending the email a lot of times on chat. You can send it whenever you want. No, Naresh, only one song per person. Sorry.
I know it's hard. I know you've been trying. So deep in my heart. I know the way God.
Guys, I'm sure there's 2 people that didn't like the live stream, and we can reach 70 likes. Come on, I know you can do it. It's impossible that all of you like it already. No, you didn't. Where can send my music? People on Instagram, come to YouTube. This is the only way you can send your music and participate in the giveaway. On YouTube, not on Instagram, okay? Nah, but Javis, no hace falta. The humming sounded like my phone vibrating. 60 people in the live, wow. I mean, it's good, and I'm so happy. But I remember the days when the normal was 100. But yeah, I guess it's something that happens when I do a live stream every week. That in the end, if you cannot join this week, you're gonna join next week. So in the end, not everybody comes, you know. But the first live stream was like 120, 100 people. So it was like crazy. But yeah, because it was just once every month or so. Thank you so much, Matt Moth, for those 2 British pounds.
We got it. Everyone know when it's going on the wrong direction. Baby, you and me, we got it strong. Feel the connection. Nobody else can make me feel the way you make me feel. You make me feel.
Sorry, I wasn't checking the song. What giveaway? I'm doing a giveaway of my Atmospheres Volume 1, my new sample pack for ambient sounds, and on YouTube I'm giving it away for free.
Deep in my heart, I know that we got it. We got it. Everyone know when it's going on the wrong direction. Baby, you and me, we got it strong. Feel the connection. Nobody else can make me feel the way.
For me, the vocal can be a little bit louder and have a bit more body on the 200, 300, 400 hertz. But also here, when you have the rim shots, it feels in some parts that the vocal is not perfectly quantized. So maybe check it there and move some parts on the left or the right. Yeah, the vocal doesn't go with the tempo perfectly in some parts. I think the idea is good. Maybe I would unfilter the synth. The vocal needs to be louder, as I said. Yeah, and filter a little bit the leads and roost a bit on the mids of them. Thank you, Mars. Maybe what you could do in the second part of this drop, or at least on this one, is add another lead to make it sound a bit fuller and a bit more interesting. And so the idea is really good, man, and doesn't really need that much work. Just something they said. Maybe the break can sound a little bit fuller with my ambient sounds, maybe. But yeah, it sounds really good. And wait, because I have to say first thanks so much to Mars for the donation. But Tommy gave 7 British pounds. I don't use many sample packs, so here's some cash to give away another copy to whoever you like. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So, okay, so from this moment, by the way, Tommy, if you send any song, if you want to send it and I will check it for sure. But from this moment, I'm going to give away 2 sample packs, okay? 2 of the Atmospheres pack to 2 winners, just because Tommy, so say thank you to him. Okay. By the way, Leo Beats, I'm waiting for you to reply if you send the song, because the only song I have from Leo Beats, okay, is from last week, but I don't know if it's this song, the song that person wanted me to check. So I asked you 3 times on the chat, so please tell me if you send a new email today, but with another email address or whatever. Okay, let's check some of the donations because there's a lot. How are you gonna select? I'm gonna select it through the website. The website of the giveaway, this one. This website, when you click here and you click here, of course you need to do these things, okay? But when you click here and click here, you get some points. And this website then is gonna do it randomly. It's gonna choose a winner, okay? Where can I send you my song? Can we send YouTube links? No, please. Not YouTube links. SoundCloud or Dropbox. Okay.
Oh my, walking in the rain never felt right. Till you came along and got me so high. You go on and on to get me through. I knew that's how.
Thank you so much, Emily, for that euro. What's happening today? Thank you so much. You're in the list. Can we say good drive links? No. SoundCloud or Dropbox? Why is that difficult? Why you always ask? SoundCloud or Dropbox? No more. About this song, so far the idea is good. It's a bit loud. I'm gonna reduce a little bit the volume. But especially
Walking in the rain.
the vocal, apart from being a bit overused, needs a lot of work. The high frequencies are pretty annoying.
Never felt right. Till you came along and got me so high. You go on and on to get me through. I knew that's how you do. Sometimes I sit back and watch as you go. Sometimes I wait 'cause my mind's saying no. But you got me hooked from my head to my toes. Yeah, when I'm with you, I wanna lose control. I wanna lose control. I wanna lose control. I wanna lose control. Yeah, when I'm with you, I wanna lose control. I wanna. Lose control.
Okay, first, people on Instagram, if you want to send me your song or participate in the giveaway, you need to come to YouTube, okay? Can you please share how to use reference tracks? Just put the track in your project and check it. This song, the idea is good, but needs a lot of work. As I said, the vocal sounds a bit dirty
You go on to get me through.
and doesn't have a lot of space, so you should reduce a little bit the volume of the instrumental, and also maybe 200, 300, 400 hertz, reduce a little bit, so his weight sounds a bit thinner and the vocal have a bit more space. But then
Saying no, but you got me hooked from my lose control. Lose control. I wanna do. I wanna lose control.
yeah, the problem is the vocal have bad highs, you know? Did you got the email? Yeah, wait, I'm gonna share it. But then the problem on the drop, for me, the leads have a bit too much attack, are a bit dry, and have a bit too much high frequencies. I know in kind of future bounce is more like this, but just say what I would do, okay? My opinion. But then, especially here,
Lose control.
the vocal here is not right at all. The tempo is not right. Nice way to end the song. The idea is good, but needs some work, especially in the high frequencies, my opinion. And I said the leads for me need more reverb. Even if in future bounce is more dry and more aggressive, and so I do think needs some work there. But apart from that, nice song. Let's check this one. And if Leo Beats doesn't reply, because Sims is not replying, I don't know why, I will take just this song he sang last week. Lucian, please stop begging, okay? Thank you. Okay, way too much high frequencies. Here already were a lot for me, but especially here, they are even annoying to the ears. They are super loud. Okay, control the high frequencies. The right is also a bit loud. The is a bit annoying also. The idea thing is good. Yeah, the ride with the kick is super annoying. I think the effects are good, but I don't really get the point of using it here. I think it's not really like the song didn't want this, you know? I don't know, maybe, I mean, because here you have another drop, so I would have a bit longer break here, and maybe in a part where you can have this. And instead of having this, like, you build up and then you build down, what I would do is, at this part, sorry, here, you keep the and you start with snares, and you keep that as a riser, and then the drop starts. I think this fill here is a bit too long. I prefer this one here, but it's like you have a drop and then you have a build up and then a drop. You need something else, you know? You need a break. You see, and again, just a bridge or a new build-up and a drop. You need breaks. Yeah, well, that's true. Having a drop, build up, and drop is better for raves. Yeah. The problem is that apart from raves, this song needs to be heard on Spotify. And yeah, on Spotify, maybe people also liked it like this. I just would have... I don't know if in harpside people tend to do this more instead of having breaks, but it's what my opinion, you know? Vini, si quieres enviarme música, tienes que venir a YouTube, ¿vale? Y tienes que enviarla al correo que digo en YouTube. No sé a qué correo lo habrás enviado. Alright. Next one. Let's check Mars. Mars, it wasn't like this. It was... Fuck, I always forgot your name. I don't know. Maybe if I see all the emails. Mars, what was your name? Lo envié a tu correo de demos. Leo, I mean, I've been asking for you 20 times. Did you send any email this week? Okay. So Mars, when you give a donation, maybe put your name there so I can check it. No. Okay, you send it now. All right. Well, let's see this one. Guys, I mean, this is 2023, okay? I share my email. You copy the email address and you send me your mail. If you send a mail to the email address I posted, then of course I get your email. Okay, you don't need to tell me every time in every live stream if I got your email. Yes, I got it, I guess, or not. I'm not gonna go and be in among 47 emails that they haven't read. I'm not gonna go and look for the email of Auni, of Bounce, of Lucian. No, guys, I mean, I'm not gonna lose time on that. Okay? If you send it, I got it. This simple. 2023. Emails don't get lost anywhere. Okay?
Stuck in a circle, caught in a loop, running around the things I said to you, spitting them out just like a child.
Okay, the guitar, the dun 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 dun. I would reduce a little bit on the 200-300 hertz to make it sound a bit cleaner. Make the piano louder, and the vocal.
Running around the things
The vocal is good.
I said to you, as fast as I can. You already told me you needed a real man, yeah. And I try to be that for you. Stop wasting all your precious time on me. I'm wishing I could call you mine. We'll see your cash and checks that I wrote, fooling me with those eyes. On my word, falling on the dead, falling on the road, fooling me with those eyes.
Maybe the kick here needs a bit more mids and less lows. It's a bit boomy, but the rest is good.
Falling on the dead, on my word, falling on the dead, falling on the dead. When my hurt, is there nothing left? Is there nothing left? On my word, falling on the dead, falling on the dead.
The claps could have a bit more high frequencies. They will be sharper and a bit more exciting. This comes way too loud. The impact, the bass, everything is super loud compared to all of this. Okay, control the volumes of the part. I would reduce the noise. I don't know if you have a noise sample, but if you have it, I would probably delete it. I think it's not needed. And if not, then you need to reduce the noise of the synth. The snare have a bit too much high frequencies that would reduce, so it's way you give more space to the high frequencies of the leads and chords. But the idea is so nice.
Stuck in a circle to you, spitting them out just as fast as I can. I could call falling with my hurt. Is there nothing left?
The key is too loud. Yeah, and a lot of high frequencies on the whole drop. Maybe you need to use the high frequencies of everything, of the snare, a bit on the leads and so, and then maybe boost a bit on 400 hertz to give more body to the song. But the idea is really good. Nice one. Thank you so much, Black Spirits. But man, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna take 2 songs from you, just one. Okay, so tell me which one do you prefer. And I think I'm gonna go for something to eat in some minutes. I have work later and I need to go to sleep, and it's 1 a.m. here, just waiting some feedback and some adjustments so I can adapt the missing intercept to my songs and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna go to sleep now. Thank you though. I don't know if you're asking me to check your song now because you're leaving, or just saying that you're leaving. But I need to finish some of the donations. I have a lot, so I want to finish first that, you know. Otherwise, I would just get stuck on the list, and that's not nice. Okay, next one. Okay, first of all, this sub bass is way too low. You need to put it 1 octave higher, or maybe even 2. Okay, then you don't want sidechain here. Why do you want sidechain here? There's not a kick. This is not a drop. You don't want the sidechain. Okay, then the song is too empty. It's just a piano and the sub bass, nothing else. Okay, you cannot have it like this. You need a stronger piano, you need pads, you need ambient sounds, you need a lot of things. Last Sunday, I uploaded a video about how to make songs sound fuller. I recommend you to go and watch it because it can help you a lot. I mean, you just need to learn music production in general, because it is super empty, super basic. I mean, if you check any song from all the artists, you're gonna see that it's not like this. There's no bass, there's no space covered, everything is too quiet, too empty. You need to add way more sounds, but to know this, you need to just learn music production. So watch some tutorials, download some free FOPs, learn from them, all of that. Here, for example, the kick is not in a good quality, feels like filter kick. You need the top frequency of the kick. The snare, the clap is also really thin, really quiet in the background. The leads are just not good. You need the mid bass. You just need to learn music production in general. My advice is that you download FOPs that you like, free FOPs. Download them, so it's where you have all those sounds, and learn from them. Okay, learn from them. So it's where you can start improving your music. Why you didn't answer me? You talking to me? Why what I didn't answer? It's a bit out of key. Yeah, also that. Your Atmospheres Volume 1 pack is really nice. Thank you so much, Wildpad. You could, if you didn't, you could go and leave a review. You know, just go there and mark the stars, because yeah, people. There's one guy that said that wants to know. I mean, when checking the camera thing. Well, never mind. You could go and leave a review if you can. It takes 1 minute. Okay, next one. Tommy Vance, the person who made me give away 2 sample packs today, not just 1. It's annoying to see how a lot of people don't understand when you tell them not to spam all the time about being sent a demo. Once it's enough. Yeah. I'm just used to it. I'm so tired of repeating in every live stream to don't beg to listen to the song, or to just send 1 email and they send 3 times the same email or thing like this. But people is like this. I can't do anything else. Believe me, Wildcrow is so underrated. Thank you so much. Okay. Auni Beats. Alright, you say, listen to my track, bro. I send my link to your email. Okay, you send your mail to my, you send your song to my email, like all these 47 people. Okay? Romesh also sent the song. Rick also sent the song as you, Oni. You sent the song. Jaron also sent the song. Samuel, Teleth, Black Spirit, Samuel, Rave Gaming, Vinny, Lorey, Lucian, Romesh, Lucian, The Ayush, Pratham. All these people also sent the song. So why I'm gonna just choose your song, okay, your song, amongst all these people here and these people here, just because you say it in the chat? Give me a good reason, okay? So be a grown-up person and think that there's a lot of other people waiting as you, and I'm choosing some of them randomly, or because they are supporting a lot in the chat, or because they donated, or because is in order, and I just choose this one, okay? So wait for your time, and if I cannot check your song, I'm sorry, but obviously, like you, there's gonna be a lot of other people that is not gonna get their song heard, because it's not possible to check you all. I'm not gonna be able to check 47 songs today, and while I check this 47, there's gonna be more people sending, so it's not possible. Okay, so just chill, don't be in the chat annoying me and annoying other people just because you want to get your song heard. I've also been there. I've also been in live streams of other people sending my song, and I didn't beg to anything. I just send it and nothing else. Just chill and talk in the chat like other people, and if I listen to your song, that's nice. But actually being like this, what you make me is not wanting to check your song. Just chill. No, I mean, I'm chill. Okay, I'm not angry. So, but in every live stream I need to explain this, because there's people that don't really understand it, and they get angry if I don't check your song. So if you're gonna get angry because if I don't check your song, like I don't check all the 40 songs, just don't come to a live stream. Okay? For example, Naresh, I waited for 3 weeks. I cannot check you all. That's not possible. There's not enough time to check you all. Not at all. So I try to check as many songs as possible, and from different people every time. If I cannot check your song, I'm sorry, but don't be annoying in the chat. Thank you. Okay, this bait has a common problem that a lot of you have, that is, first, you can hear it, now you cannot hear it, and now it's super loud. Okay, when this happens, usually it's not because of compression, because if you compress it, what is going to happen is that it's going to start distorting, because in the end, you're not going to be able to make all the notes also be heard the same loudness. What is happening is that some notes are way too low. So the second note that is almost impossible to hear, what you need to do is to put it 1 octave higher, and this way it's gonna be easier to hear. This one also is too low, put it 1 octave higher. This one especially, I mean, it's impossible to hear this one. And then boom, boom. So put those notes that is almost impossible to hear 1 octave higher. Apart from this, reduce the volume of the sub bass. The hi-hats are a bit loud, and the kick needs to be stronger, with more punch. And you have here a plug that is clashing with the vocal. It's not giving a space to the vocal. So first, the vocal needs to be louder. Maybe to avoid them clashing, what you can do is this plug sound, add more reverb, so this way it is more in the background and the vocal is more up front. Reduce also a little bit the volume. The vocal also needs more depth, okay? So, well, a deeper voice, like more ooh. So what you can do is boost on 300 Hz, 400, depends on the vocal. And maybe reduce a little bit on the mid-highs, around 1000 or so. So this way it sounds a bit cleaner and a bit stronger. And apart from the other things I said, it will push it more up front. How to send demos? Wait. Okay, when you add the leads, what I would do is don't have the drums and the bass, I would add a mid bass. If you keep the same bass all the time, there's not gonna be a transition. And even if you add the leads, it's not gonna give that energy. So what you can do is first delete the drums, because it's the same thing. If you keep them, not really. This part you want, like, people put their hands up. Sorry, put their hands up and all of that. So delete the drums, have this. Maybe you keep the sub bass, but you add a mid bass, like maybe following the rhythm of the melody, like tun, 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 tun. Or a common thing on hardstyle is to have the bass, the mid bass, doing 2 octave. Okay, for example, the notes wherever is F, G, whatever, you know. So when it's in F, you're doing like and it's F and F 1 octave higher. F, 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 you know. This helps a lot. A bit too much reverb on the lead. A downlifter is super loud. Not a big fan, honestly. I think the transition to this kind of drop is not well done, because you have here the melody and slow. I don't know. I feel like it can go a bit darker on the build-up to then introduce kind of this kind of drop, and then the drops, the kicks. I don't know. I feel like they need to be a bit tighter. Like maybe adding a bit extra punch on 100 Hz can make them punch more on the chest, and this way it sound a bit tighter. Yeah, I mean, I said the kind of dark vibe here. It's not bad, but I think you can make it kind of darker here to introduce this. But then on the second drop, if you have the melody, is another build-up. Don't need to be exactly the same. A bit too much bass here. Even if you have kind of rising effect on the bass, my advice is always to filter the low frequencies in the build. Okay, I was going to say that this kick didn't fit with the melody and you change it, but I think you can make it better. I don't know, like, yeah, I know what you can do here in this part. Don't have the leads as normal. What you can do maybe is put a kind of radio filter on these leads with maybe a bit more distortion or so. And then when you go to this, so this way it feels like this is not really the drop, you know. And then when you go here, you have them without this filter. For me, there's a bit too much high frequencies and noise on the whole drop. Okay, you need to solve this on the lid especially. I don't know. No, it feels like you don't have chords. Let me see this. Yeah, not bad. Nice one. Okay, first, people on Instagram, come to YouTube if you want to participate in the giveaway and send me your songs. Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream. Come to YouTube, the link is in my bio or in my story, and you can join us. Alright, and people on YouTube, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna pee myself. So, 1 minute. I go, I pee, I maybe take something to eat, and I come back. 1 minute, okay? Yo, I'm back. Did it took too long? Alright. Ba-da-ba-tin-ti-tin-ti-tin. I put here the live on my phone, so I check that everything is perfect. Yay, 90 likes. Can we have now 100? Can we get now 100 likes? All right. You still have 20 minutes to participate in this giveaway if you didn't. Okay. Where you can win my Atmospheres Volume 1, and I'm gonna give away 2 copies of it. Thanks to Tommy Vance. I'm gonna take 2. Yo, bro, fix this waiting music. Why? You don't like it? I think it's perfect. Wasn't that one? I don't remember now. Thank you, Rhetorix, for those 2. Chile? No. Okay, from Switzerland. Thank you so much. It's way too pan. We really pan. Oh. No, it's from The Simpsons. So. Okay. Wait. Because one person that donated sent me the song, but I need to request to get into the song and blah blah blah. Just send me a normal link, please. Okay, so let me check Black Spirits. Okay, Black Spirit sent me a Drive link, which is not allowed, and a SoundCloud link. So I'm gonna check the SoundCloud one. How to have good mixing on normal headphones. The mixing is not gonna be good on normal headphones. The mixing needs to be good everywhere. Okay? And the best thing you can do, as I always say, is use reference songs. No matter, doesn't matter the speakers you have, the headphones you have. If you use the reference songs well and you compare well, like, okay, how loud is the bass? Like this. How loud is the mids? Like this. With a reference song, then you're gonna have a good mixing. Whatever speakers or headphones you have. Sounds quite good, actually. Don't have a lot to say. It's good for me. Maybe I would give more space to the lead, but it's good. Okay, the drop I think disappointed a little bit because it doesn't have enough energy. Basically because it has good bass, good leads and so, but don't have enough punch on the kick. I think that's the biggest problem. If you have a stronger kick with more bass and so, it can make the drop sound way better and way stronger. Maybe also the leads are a bit loud in this part compared to the other sound of the drop, and maybe you can add a bit more reverb to the leads. This break is basically the same as this one. Doesn't have the drums, but basically the same thing. Maybe here I wouldn't have the leads again. Have another part, maybe more emotional or just different here. Go to another part without this lead, and then go to the build-up because we already know these leads, we already know this melody, so we don't really need it anymore. Really nice song. They tell you that you can give a like to Livestream, and I'm giving away here my Atmospheres pack. Did I tell you? Actually, again, if you, of course, I need to do some promo and some spam, but that's why this is my live stream, and I can do it. But if you don't win the pack, it's only €6 right now this week. You know. If you use the link that is below this in the description, okay? If you go directly to Gumroad, then you have to add a code. But if you use this link, the code is already added, so it's at 40% discount. Only €6, it's nothing. I mean, other people would charge like 15, 20 euros for this pack. I mean, you know that, right? But I'm making it really affordable for everybody. Ice Cold, I told you that no, I didn't. Thank you so much, Black Spirits. You didn't need to donate to say it again, but thank you so much. Alright, let's check this one. It's a remake of Matisse and Sadko. I'm scared of copyright, but I'm gonna check it. And remakes are so good when you're starting to know how to get the sound, because using reference songs, it's good to know if your song is gonna sound good, if it has enough bass, enough highs, too much highs, enough reverb, all of that, you know, because you're comparing with the song. But when you do a remake, I mean, you try to get exactly the same sound. Exactly the same sound, not the same color, the same reverb, the same depth. It's exactly the same sound. So that's why it's good when you're starting to know how to make something sound good. Sounds really accurate, man. Sounds really good. Something that I would do. I don't know right now which song is this one and how it sounds, but I'm just gonna give you the feedback as this was your song, okay? I would add a bit extra high frequencies to the leads to give a bit more brightness to them. Maybe the kick is good, but maybe it can be a little bit louder. No, not louder, sorry. But can have a bit more sub bass. Like 40, 50 hertz, something like that, okay? And what I would do, I don't know how the song is, but the bass is a bit basic, you know, like... Add rhythm to it, maybe some... gate effects in some parts, some pitch bends going up, going down, you know, because if the melody is kind of slow or, kind of slow and not that fast or interesting, the bass is also the same, is kind of slow or boring, then it's gonna sound too boring, you know, so add things. If the melody is like crazy, like going with a lot of notes, going fast and effects and so, then it's okay. But if not, maybe do something with the bass. But sounds so good. Oh, well done, man. Really good one. Really good remake. Thank you so much, Mears, for the donation. I'm gonna check now a song that is not a donation because the list is not that big now anymore. That's good. Okay, and you still have 10 minutes to participate in the giveaway if you didn't. Alright, so go and participate. Alright, let me check the emails. Let me see who is here, who's being active in the chat, who's been supporting me. I'm gonna check. Let me see if this guy is still in the chat. Yeah, Rotorix. Don't worry. I have the list with your name. Okay, don't worry. This guy is not here, I think. So if he's not here, I'm not gonna check it because I want to check from people that is here right now. No, it's not here. No, okay. By the way, guys, if you are in the chat, if you are in the live stream and you didn't talk in the chat, I cannot tag you. Well done, because, for example, I was checking the song of Bunny Lip, okay? But he didn't talk in the chat during the whole live stream. So I tried to tag him, and I couldn't, because he didn't talk yet. And now he talked, I don't know, maybe got a vision or something, because I think you didn't see the screen. And because he said just Ayo, I could talk. I could tag him, so I know he's here, okay? So always talk in the chat when you join the live stream, because otherwise I cannot tag you, and if I cannot tag you, I think you're not here, so I don't check your song.
I saw your eyes the other day.
Okay, really quick, I can see that the vocal is way too filtered. Has a strong cut on the lows.
It's not like me to hate away. But now I see so.
Also, the piano is quite basic. Can be warmer, can be stronger, can be fuller.
Clearly, I will never know if you were there for me.
I think the vocal is not perfectly in key, right?
Yeah,
The vocal can be a bit brighter. Can be a bit brighter.
I'll never know. Why'd you have to be so far away?
The reverb on the vocal is a bit too present, so it pushes the vocal a bit to the back. So maybe sighten the reverb to the vocal. So this way, the reverb is there, but it's not pushing the vocal to the background. And as I said, it needs more brightness.
Go rehearse that you're not here. If you ask me, I'll have to wait. You know
The drop is not bad, but also not good. Okay. The kick is a bit masked in the background, so make it a bit louder. Check the sidechain. The snare, I think the snare needs more mids and less highs to make it more aggressive and more present. If we talk about the leads and the bass, they are not bad. Maybe the leads can sound a bit stronger. I would put OTT on them and make them stand out a bit more. But the vocal chops are just not good in my opinion. Like the quality of them. First, I would make them louder. I would cut the highs of them, because the highs of them are really annoying, really bad. So maybe with more reverb, a bit louder, and with those highs can sound way cleaner and they can fit better in the song. Also, they don't have sidechain at all. I would add some sidechain.
my promise circles me the way it circles you. I can't take it back, but I just wish that I knew.
Vocal is off key and off beat. In some parts it's out of the tempo.
Why'd you have to? Why'd you have to be so far? But I hold deeply the way you've been to me.
But here also the problem is that if you have the vocal and at the same time you have the vocal chops, are like having two vocals at the same time, you know? So they are clashing a lot. But the idea is good. I like the idea. Okay, I'm gonna check one song. We do the giveaway and then we keep checking songs, okay? But here, the link. Go and participate. Go and participate. You have 2 minutes left. And you can win my new Samba bag, okay? Rhetorics. Both links are wrong. Send me the right one, okay? Send me the right one, because he sent me an email and then a new one saying, sorry, wrong email, wrong link. This is the good one, and no, that's not the good one. Thank you so much, Brown Balls 99, for those 2 British pounds. Bro, can you check mine? It's Kira Brown. But did you send the email? Send me the email, please. I'm gonna check mirrors first, okay?
You don't look like in your photo. You're pretty.
The vocal is super loud compared to the sounds in the background, and the quality of the vocal is not that good. Maybe, I don't know, it feels like washed out, you know, like not sharp.
Now I kinda wish that you said so. Would've put it more. Really sad about something. You tell me.
Maybe because it's exported. He took it from another song.
It's 'cause you're hot.
Yeah, the background melody is dun 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 dun. What song is that one? Tiesto?
I hope you call me, 'cause I know I won't let you down. And
I think this part sounds a bit empty. You need more sounds. You need a stronger bass. The bass is basically not there. You need some ambient sound and so, but also the piano is a bit loud and too bright. Like, doesn't have enough body.
I hope you believe. Look alive and come with me. You're to die for every day. Drag you out at midnight to dance in headlights and making out in the rain. Look alive and come with me.
This is super loud. Super loud. This part is quite muddy, especially because the snares have too much lows. And this bit chaotic because of the mids of the snares, because the uplifters are too loud. Probably the uplifters also have a bit of mid frequencies that are making it some pretty dirty. I think there's too much noise in the drop. The leads are not there yet. They are super loud. They are not there yet. They sound a bit dirty in the mids. I would try to make it tighter with OTT. Maybe what I would do is on the mid bass, I would do some pitch bend, like dun 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 dun. Okay, so in this last one, the mid bass can do a pitch bend down, like dun 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 dun. On the leads, not on the bass, because this way the bass have more rhythm. I will make the mid bass more aggressive and more present in the mix. On this transition, work a bit more at the tail of the reverb of the leads. I recommend you to check some Ryos songs. Ryos, R-Y-O-S, because he makes kind of this progressive house style and can help to have it as reference to get the right sound. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take one more song. We checked the. This was. Sorry, shit, I forgot. Who was this? Mears, okay. I check one song, we do the giveaway, and we check more songs, okay? I'm gonna take this one. Hardstyle. I think it's a bit risky to have the tag of the kicks on the sides. Okay, Kieran. This glitch effect here. Ooh, this one has a high frequency that I think is pretty annoying. I think the glitch can stand out a bit more and have a bit more high frequencies. The glitch effects, I think, those high frequencies are a bit annoying, at least for me, but I think it has a lot of energy. I think it's good. I think it's good. Too aggressive for me. I think it's good. Maybe the kind of screech maybe has. I would do a smooth high cut to get rid of the top high frequencies and make them a bit softer. I think it's good. It's crazy. I think the bass here is a bit loud, and also again some top high frequencies that are a bit. My neighbors are gonna think that I'm killing somebody. You see, way too much high frequencies. The high frequencies are annoying me too much. I muted. Okay. I was saying that this guy has been the whole live stream here, but now he's not talking. I don't know if he's in the chat, so maybe he left to go to the bathroom or whatever. But guys, I'm gonna do now the giveaway. Okay. We're gonna have 2 winners of my Atmospheres Volume 1. 2 winners. Okay, because it was going to be just one, but one guy donated to have 2. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 winners. Yeah, Rotorix, I'm gonna check yours after this. Okay. The winners need to be in the chat right now. If they're not in the chat, they're not gonna win. Okay, and I'm gonna choose new ones. And remember that until this Sunday, this pack is at 40% discount. So if you don't win and you want the pack, I recommend you to go and get it right now. 40% discount is a lot. €6 is nothing, basically. Of course, maybe in your country that's a lot. I don't know, but in general, €6 is nothing. And 80 samples that I think are quite good and can help you a lot to improve your songs, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm muted, okay, sorry. I'm just gonna click here now to pick. This is gonna choose the winner. Okay, so good luck to everybody. 3, 2, 1. Team V. Who is Team V? Wait. Team Van Zullingen. Wait, I'm gonna do zoom. This guy. Is he in the chat? Team Van Zullingen. Sovati Tivazo. Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, man. So contact me on Instagram. All right. Send me a message. I'm probably going to reply to you tomorrow because after this I'm just going to leave. But send me a message and I will send you the pack. All right. Send me a message. Tell me you are the winner of this. All right. And wait a moment because I'm going to choose the second winner. All right. So we already have one. I'm going to choose the second winner of this pack. So I'm going to click here on repick. Okay. So how to participate? Man, I'm sorry. This live stream, this giveaway ended 10 minutes ago. If you don't want to miss other giveaways, what I recommend you or everybody in the chat is to enable notifications. Click on the bell icon on the subscribe. Click on the bell icon, and this way you don't miss any live stream and so that they do. Okay, so repeat 3, 2, 1. Abodath, are you still here? You're here, right? I can tag you at least. Okay, so we have the 2 winners. So Abodath, the same thing. Talk to me on Instagram, okay? And tell me you are the second winner, all right? And you both are gonna get the pack. For the other people, again, I know I'm spamming, but this is my live stream and it's my pack. Go and get it right now. It's a 40% discount. Next week it's gonna be more expensive, and you're gonna say, "Oh, I want it more cheap." Yeah, well, this is the right moment. So after this, wait. Okay, I'm gonna check more songs. Not a lot more, but some. At least I have 2 donations, and then I'm gonna check probably 1 or 2 not donations. Okay. Let me see. Okay, now this works. Let's go. Kid Cudi, The Void, Retro Rix, Extended Hardstyle Remix.
I will fall in the void, fall in the void, just fall in the void.
I'm gonna skip this because of copyright. About that, can you give me this pack for 5 euros? I mean, it's 1 more euro. At least get it from me. The winners are Thovati and Abodas. For me, the lids are not loud enough. They are way too noisy. It's a lot of noise. I would try to reduce the noise, make them a bit louder, and you have kind of chord sound. Yeah, you have some chords that maybe I would reduce a little bit the volume to give more space to the lids. I think the lids are still too quiet and noisy and so. But this kick, apart from being too loud, I think it's not really fitting in this idea. Doesn't really fit. It's more for a kind of mid-drop kick, mid-intro kick than melodic. It's more for a mid-intro drop or a mid-intro than for a melodic drop. Sorry. And it's not really covering the whole beat. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's better for this kind of drop. It's better to have a dun 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 dun. You know that when it ends, it starts the next one. So it covers the whole beat with the bass and with the mids. This fits a bit better, the style of the kick, but sounds a bit dirty and not really clear. The vocal is super quiet. The rides are the cymbals are super loud. Here I can do is like tun 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 with the kicks, pum 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 pum. Can be better like pum pum pum. No, you know, like tun 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 pum pum pum. But yeah, the biggest problem I see is the leads and the kick. All right, thanks for sending. Let's check Kieran and let's check some songs that are not donations. Come on, are you really telling me we're gonna stay at 96 likes instead of reaching 100? Really? We're not gonna reach 100 likes? You're telling me that? Really? Really? Come on, I know you can do it. Do it to it. Dun, 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 dun. Well, do it to it with no, I think it's just do it to it, or is do it to it with the Squid Games. No, na 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 na. Okay, this part is super empty. I would have a strong wrist bass, like whoa. Their Spice vocals, they come like that. But they are too kind of related to do it to it. That's the problem, you know. Let's have a song with that sample. Here you need a strong wrist bass to cover the space. Make the vocal louder. Goodbye, trenders. Maybe you can also have if I would add a wrist bass, but if you want to keep it like empty, because maybe okay, no, I thought maybe you would make this part super strong and super full, but no, add a wrist bass, okay, like boom. It can be just one note, and maybe also a kind of high string, like dee on the highs. Oh shit, I was muted. This sounds super empty. Where is it? Just drums and the vocal. Where is the bass? Where are the chords? Where are the synth? You know, you need to make it sound fuller. Okay, and this part is good, but all of this is empty. You cannot have it like this. Vini, puedes tirar para atrás y verlo, o cuando se acabe el directo. And here, I think the snares are a bit noisy. I would reduce the length of them so you avoid the noise. But also what I would do is have a sub riser like woo. Make the vocal louder. The bass can be a bit stronger, a bit more distorted with another layer or so. And it still sounds empty. Apart from having the bass, maybe you can have more ambient sounds in the background, maybe some pads, or I don't know, check other songs because it sounds a bit empty. What I would do here is filter the kick, filter the high frequency of the kicks. This way is different. You keep the rhythm with the kick, but it's different from the drop. So the transition is better. The contrast is better. The idea is good, I like the idea, I see potential in this one, but it needs a lot of work yet. You need to make it sound stronger, fuller, add more sounds, you know, and get a strong sound, a strong song. But the idea is really good. Okay, now I'm gonna check maybe two songs that are not donations. Let me see. I'm gonna check this one. Or maybe I can go faster and check more songs.
Still not over all the memories. The ghost of you still lives in mine.
I think this kind of form and vocals don't really work for melodic things. These probably progressive house don't really work, in my opinion. Especially not a lower and higher one at the same time.
I'm trying to let go of all these feelings. I'm fading up, but I'm still breathing. On the 4th of July, we were all we had.
The kick should have more mids, so this way you can hear it more. Vocal needs to be louder also. Snares need to be louder. Downlifter was too loud. The kick is not strong enough. You need a stronger kick with more body, a bit louder also. The mid bass also is super thin. You need more layers on the mid bass to make it strong. I have videos for the mid bass. The leads are not that bad, but maybe an extra layer that covers more the highs, that makes it a bit sharper, a bit brighter. Downlifters are too loud, and I would reduce a little bit on the mids of the downlifters to make them cleaner. Okay, let's check another one. Let me see if this guy is here. Yeah, so this one. Gosman. If this, as I think is gonna be, it can be a really good song. Let's see how he did it. Delete those claps. Those claps just work for the drop to be kind of in the background to cover a space, not for the break. On the break, you want tight claps, okay? Tight, like this, not like no, you want tight claps. It hurted my ear. I expected it more groovy. Okay, first here, at the bar before the drop, I would just have the high harmonies, the high melody, and not the lower ones. Then the drum needs a strong kick. This kick is super strong. You need also strong sub bass and maybe a stronger mid bass. The clap needs to be a bit louder and also a bit brighter. I think you're making the drop a bit too long, and this part, this change on the melody, I don't really like it. I like the first one, not really this one. Here, I would filter the the kick in the opposite way. I would filter the highs and keep the mids and the lows. So this way, we keep the rhythm, we feel it in the chest, and it feels different than from the drop of the kick of the drop. One like to 100, really? The problem is that it's all the time the same. It's the same melody all the time. Here, you see, have the same kick and same clap all the time, and then the drop again. So it's not really changing. You just change from filter trumpet to the leads, nothing else. But the idea has a lot of potential. It's really good. 100 likes, yay! Okay, next one. Let's see this one. For me, these claps are a bit muddy. I would reduce a little bit on the mids. I know they are like this, but the kick is a bit loud. I'm missing some bass or lower frequencies, maybe with a pad, a wrist bass, or just a sub bass. Okay, first of all, I think this clap doesn't really work on this song. The kick needs to be way more aggressive, way more punchy. The problem I see is that the bass has a lot of attack, and it's like, it's a bit confusing because it's like it feels as a kick, you know? I think the melody is... the rhythm of the melody is not that good. Maybe with a sidechain, you can have it a bit smoother, but right now it's like... I don't know. I don't really like the rhythm of the melody. It feels a bit offbeat in some parts, like not really going to the tempo. And then this sound here is super loud. I will probably not have it, but if you want to have it way more quiet. Drums are a bit loud. I also think you can make the leads come a bit closer to the listener. Maybe sidechain the reverb, so it's where the dry signal is a bit closer, and then you still have the reverb because it's gonna be there, you know. But if you sidechain a little bit, maybe put the leads closer. Oli, te miro mientras dibujo. Alright, I'm just gonna check one more song, okay, guys? Just one more. Let's do it with a game. Alright? Or maybe I text you, depends on the song, okay? I'm gonna think on a number between two numbers, and you need to guess that one, okay? So let me think. A number between 60 and 80. One number between 60 and 80. Se corta. A mí no se me corta, lo estoy viendo en el móvil. Between 60 and 80. One number, come on. No. Yeah. Fat fan of music. What is your email, man? I'm gonna check one more after this one, okay? But I need your email. Fat fan of music. Please tell me your email. Come on, tell me your email, please. The name. By the way, it was 72. Sorry, I didn't say it, but he wrote it first. Please, fat fan of music, your name. Otherwise, I'm gonna skip to another person. Come on. Instead of writing, I think, oh, tell me your name. Don't tell me your whole address, just the name. Because otherwise YouTube is not gonna tell you. Mysterious man, okay. Alright. Check this one. And then I'm gonna check another one.
What the dog do?
I don't really understand what is this. I was muted. If we think only the production, I think it sounds a bit empty. The bass is too wide. This part is not bad, but this lead, this in the center, can be way fatter, way stronger. Too much high frequencies on it. But I don't really understand what this is. David, ¿has enviado algún tema? Porque solo tengo uno del 1 de febrero. David. No envié nada. Ah, vale. So guys, one last song. Again, a number. This time between 30 and 50. A number between 30 and 50. Lorey, acierta el número y lo tendrás. Between 30 and 50. Come on. Okay. Romex. It was 49. Alright, we got it. Romex. Last feedback. But guys, if you're gonna leave, thanks so much for being here. Today's been a good live stream, I think. Remember that the Atmospheres Volume 1 is still with a 40% discount, okay? What the hell is this? With a 40% discount, what you need to do is use the link down below in the description or in the last 2 videos, okay? And this way you're gonna have that 40% discount applied, and it's only €6, all right? But well, let's take this last one. Five years ago? What the fuck? I think this vocal sounds a bit dirty. The uplifter already sounds super loud, so in the end I can't imagine how loud it's gonna be. The bass melody I think is not that good. Yeah, the uplifter is super loud. I think the melody is not that good. The lead should have way more layers to make it sound really full and aggressive. The bass also needs more layers to make it more aggressive also. The clap is a bit loud. This lead sounds a bit off key, so maybe it has some kind of fine or tuning in the preset. But I think it's not good. But is it really a 5 years old song? Why don't you send me a newer song, more from yesterday? Downlifter is too loud. The lead is super thin. This lead also is super thin. I think the song actually needs way more work on the sound selection, on the production, and make it sound way fuller. But well, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked the giveaway. For the winners, contact me on Instagram, and I'm gonna send you the pack. For the others, remember, it's 40% discount until this Sunday. Okay, so don't miss it if you want it. 80 samples for the ambience of your songs, vocal drones, vocal reverse, synth reverse, strings, reverb plugs, experimental sounds, and ARPs. All of that, 80 samples, ready for your songs, drag, drop, and you have it, okay? And I'm thinking to make another one because I actually like a lot of ambient sounds, and I think they are so useful. So if I see a lot of support on this one, maybe later this year I make another version with more sounds. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everything. Next week, another live stream, like every week, every Sunday at the same hour, every Wednesday, a new live stream. So if I couldn't check your song, come to next live stream, be active in the chat, and probably I'm gonna check your song. Okay. So nothing else, guys. Thank you so much for coming, and see you next week. Goodbye.